Today I'm trying all of the cakes from Whole Foods. That's right, I'm gonna put all these cakes in my hole. I'm gonna put their food in my hole. This one, right here, not the other holes. This is a family program. Hey, stay to the end of this video because I'm gonna try the viral berry chantilly cake, and I'm gonna let you know if those TikTok girlies are lying about how good it is. Because those TikTok girlies, they lie. They're liars.
Liar!
So we'll see. We're gonna rank, we're gonna review, we're gonna figure out what the best cakes are and what is not worth your money. Whole Food, more like whole paycheck. Remember when that was like the funniest thing? Oh, I'm going to Whole Food, whole paycheck. All right, let's do that part. All right, first up, we are starting with, what's it called in science when it's like the base? You know, whatever. It's the classic like vanilla sprinkle birthday cake. And this is a quarter sheet. So it's like a small version because I didn't need the whole half sheet cake. This was $15.99, which is expensive for like this small of a grocery store cake. But if you remember that video where I did like the wedding cake out of Whole Foods and Walmart and Ralph's cakes, yeah, that's the best. This was definitely my favorite of the grocery store cakes. So maybe it's worth it. Let's find out. Honestly, kind of stodgy. Better than most grocery store sheet cakes for sure, but it's a little too dense, not very moist, and the frosting is overly sweet, if you ask me. So this gets a low review. So what's working is that it's got a strong butter flavor. You can taste real butter in the buttercream. It's not Crisco like most grocery stores would use for their like cheap frosting. What's not working is that the texture is dense, stodgy, rather bland actually. If this was my birthday cake, like no one would love this cake at a birthday party. They just like, you know when you're at a birthday party and you're like, I guess I have to eat it because what am I not gonna pass up free cake? This is a weak start, Whole Foods. This is my impression of somebody at your birthday party who is pretending to like the birthday cake. Ready? Happy birthday! I can't believe you're 40 bucks. That's a really good, wow, that is good. And that was from a store? That's not homemade? Wow. Okay. Acting. That's what I got BFA for. This is weak. I gotta say, I remember liking this better. But the last time I ate this, it was after I ate a Walmart and a Ralph's cake. So maybe like my taste buds were like, the bar was in hell. Bad, bad, bad. This is almost a how dare you for the price I paid. But I will give it a 1 star. This is weak. Somehow you get to be in first place. Next up, we have the brown butter cookie caramel crunch cake. That is a mouthful. I like this cake. There's a lot going on up top. You got cookies, you got piped frosting, you've got caramel, you've got this looks like, you know when you ever shave your and a couple like stay on like the toilet seat? It kind of looks like on cake. That's just, maybe I gotta get my mind out of the gutter, but let me know in the comments. Do you think that looks like on cake? Okay, let's cut into it. Oh, okay, that's dense, man. That's a chocolate cake with a lot of frosting. There's almost as much frosting as there is cake in that. Wow, flavorful. There's some things I don't love, but there's a lot working for it. First of all, bold flavor. Love how the caramel punches you in the or in the PP, because we're trying to keep our videos PG. So basically what I'm trying to say is the caramel flavor punches you in the PP. It tastes like homemade caramel, almost dulce de leche style. Really like creamy, has a nice pleasing like mouthfeel, sort of velvety on your tongue. The chocolate is good. It feels like a dark chocolate. And I like that there's like that brown butter flavor to the buttercream. Yeah, someone browned some butter for this. So there's a nuttiness to it. The things that I don't think are working for this is that A, it's overly sweet. There's just so many elements to it that it's like one sweet thing on top of another, caramel on top of frosting, on top of cake, on top of cookie. The biggest issue for me though is it's very mouth drying, very dry. There's a lot of things competing for attention, and I kind of wish this was just like a caramel cake. Or maybe this would be good with like a moist vanilla cake with the brown butter frosting and the caramel. That would be enough. So I would either make a moister chocolate cake or swap it out for vanilla, or soak the chocolate cake layers in milk because you're dying for a glass of milk. This cake is $30, which is at the top of their price point. And that's for the 6-inch. The 8-inch is more expensive. So I'll give it a 3.5. Whole Foods, I think you could make this a 4.5 or even a perfect cake if you added some moisture element. Make me moist Whole Foods. So this is a 3.5, which means it's now in first place. I love Bombas. This is my favorite pair of slippers I've ever worn. I was wearing them this morning and I was like, oh, I am walking on a cloud. Got it. And the cloud is warm and fuzzy. Today's video is sponsored by Bombas. As you guys know, I love the brand. They have the most comfortable socks, the most comfortable Sunday slippers, and I love their ethos. They have a program called One Purchase Equals One Donated, and I'm obsessed with it. They give free Bombas to people in need. And I just think it's spectacular. These are really, really high-end products that have lasted me for years and years. And so I'm so excited to have these slippers until the day I die, honestly. My boyfriend steals my Bombas from me. No big deal. I just go order some more. But boyfriend, if you're watching, I want those socks back. Whenever I have a video sponsored by Bombas, I always get so many amazing comments from people saying that they have been recipients or someone they know have been a recipient of the donation program that Bombas does. And that warms my heart. I'm so happy to hear it. So comment below if you love Bombas as much as me. If you want 20% off your first order of Bombas, you can click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on screen and use code JOHNNYCAKES, that's me, at checkout. Next up, we got that crazy little girly strawberry shortcake. Let's undress her. Ooh, chicka wow wow. Ooh, girl, you're nasty. Oh my God, on camera too? So the strawberry shortcake is visually one of their most interesting cakes. I like how they put that acetate sheet around it so they can fill it and not have to frost the sides. Wow, very moist. It's like falling apart. Let's get a strawberry and let's get some shortcake. I really have to take small bites. I have like so many cakes to eat. Bon apple tea. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's got moist sponge, so it doesn't feel like, my mouth's dry. Also, that's definitely whipped cream and not frosting. There's something stabilizing that whipped cream, because whipped cream, you can't pipe in florets like that and expect it to set. So there might be a little gelatin or something in it. Carrageenan is extracted from red seaweed, primarily used as a thickening, emulsifying, and stabilizing agent. What did I say? There's a stabilizer! That's pretty hot. So, okay, that's why the whipped cream is so stable, and no gelatin was used, only red seaweed. I don't think seaweed has feelings, but pigs do, and pigs are in gelatin. Where were we? Oh, this was $24, and it's pretty darn good. This, let me put it this way. If you're going to a dinner party and you want like a relatively inexpensive dessert, or at least like a $24 dessert, bring this. That's like a nice bottle of wine, right? What do you guys bring when you go to a dinner? Do you buy like that?
Second cheapest wine. You don't know much about wine, but you do know that you shouldn't get the cheapest.
So you know what that means. We do the old cake shift. We put this cake here, we put this cake there. We put another cake on my seat, so I sit on it. My followers are really kinky, and they wanna see that. Yo, the next one's tres leches. What does that mean? I mean, I know what it means. It means three, don't tell me. It means 3 milks. Sweetened condensed milk, non-fat. What are the 3 milks? This was $4.99 for just the slice. They sell a bigger cake, but I'm just one man with crippling bowel problems. Hey, tres leches, trace myself.
Did you take your lactate today?
I did not take my lactate. Why does God hate me?
Just because.
Oh no, that's so good. That's what tres leches taste like? I can't eat anymore because I literally will, like, it will be a problem. I remember, this is how I felt when I was gay and I was in church. It was like, no. The thing I like the most, seeing men naked, is the thing I shouldn't do the most. By the way, they gotta make Jesus less hot. Because I was a little gay kid in church, and Jesus is, up there on the cross. And you look at him and you're like, he's got abs, he's so hot. And you're telling me not to be gay? You know what I mean? I don't get that. That's how I feel about tres leches cake. You made it so good, but you also made me lactose intolerant. Like, I'm not supposed to like this. This is great because the other things I've tried so far, it's like cuckoo crazy. This is just like, no, we're gonna use such good ingredients and keep it so simple that it tastes delicious. It's like creme brulee. I would give it a perfect 5, but I'm literally allergic to it. So I'll give it a 4-7. For every cake you swap, you put a new cake in. I don't even know what to say about these. They're like Hostess for people who hate themselves. Nutritious cake, which I don't need my popcorn to be Khloe Kardashian-ified. Birthday cake with vanilla. Is this supposed to be healthy? Like, I don't get it. Your body is amazing, treat it with respect. You know what? I don't like the implication of that, Mr. Honeycut. I treat my body with respect when I eat, well, maybe not tres leches, that was disrespectful, but when I eat a cake that my body can handle that isn't healthy or nutritious, that it is healthy and nutritious because part of health is feeling good about your life. So, okay, anyway. Get out of here. Tastes old, dusty, wooden. I'm sorry, Honeycut. I'm sure you got some nice people working for you, and I don't want to be a hater, but like, nobody asked for this. This is definitely how dare you. This is how dare you. This is how dare you. You know what? This can be our jail today. Okay. $5.49, and do I have to give it a point? So that was more expensive than the tres leches cake. Here's what I'll say about that. I just burped and it tasted again like dust. I don't, like mothballs. It tastes like how mothballs smell. I think the rules of these videos, I can't give them a 0, so I'll give it a 0.5. Carrot cake people are like astrology people. They don't just like it, it's their whole god personality. And I'm kind of a hater. I just don't know that I need my carrots in my cake. Like, I like carrots, but I want them in a salad. I will say, it looks moist as hell. Another reason I don't like carrot cake is that I'm a hyper-realistic cake maker. And for those cakes to be structurally sound, you need some sort of like denseness to the cake. They don't have to be dry, they don't have to be bricks. I think y'all think my cakes probably taste terrible. They can't be this moist. You know what I mean? I will say, now in the defense of carrot cake, I like that it's usually paired with cream cheese, buttercream. Okay, that's pretty good. Wait, maybe I do like carrot cake. It's like hardly sweet. It's just slightly sweeter than like your standard cream cheese. And it's really creamy. The cream cheese frosting is the star of the show. And they turned me into a lover. They turned me from a hater to a lover in one bite. That's kind of crazy. Still not like my favorite cake. Kind of tastes like a vegetable in a cake form. I'm gonna give it like a, can't believe this, but I think I'm gonna give it like a 4-4. Second place. Okay, wow. Next up, cheesecake, which I had a big viral moment a couple of years ago where I made a video where I was talking about cheesecake, how much I loved it, how it used to be my birthday cake for my birthday every year. But I said in it, cheesecake, not cake. It's pie.
Cheesecake, still cake. Actually, wrong. That's false advertising. Cheesecake is pie.
What about this is cake? That it's round? That it has the name cake in it? Cheesecake. It's got crust. It's got filling. Okay, that sounds like a pie to me. Another thing about cheesecake is that in Spanish, they actually call it cheese pie. Is that right? So, okay, we got confirmation on that. Maybe some other languages they call it cheese pie. Let me know in the comments. So for all you people saying it's in the name, well, guess what? Not if you're in Spain. It's a crust with filling. It's a pie. Ooh, that looks good. You know what I love? I love a creamy cheesecake. Did you watch my New York viral dessert taste test video?
This ginormous cheesecake is from Sarge's Deli.
No offense to Sarge. I'm sure you're a lovely man, but your cheesecake was a little dry and crumbly. Is Sarge dead?
This is Sarge's home.
What is Sarge named? Is Sarge's named after somebody?
No, it's generation. So he passed, you know, and he passed down.
Oh, he passed. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was like a long time ago.
Oh, okay, so it's not sad anymore. Great, have a good day, thank you. Okay, so I was making fun of a dead man, but it happened a long time ago, so it's fine. This looks moist. It's good. It's good. It's very average cheesecake. It is creamier than that New York cheesecake I had. But I want cheesecake to be really zingy and bright and have that sharp cream cheese flavor. The biggest issue I have with this cheesecake is actually the crust. Take a look at the crust. It's like gooey. I want a bite, I want a crunch, I want a textural difference. I don't want to eat baby food. I'm not a baby, I'm a man. I guess the best thing that's working for it is that it is super creamy, but it's not enough to save it. At the end of this video, we'll say in loving memory of Sarge. All right, so this is going nowhere near the leaderboard. I would say this is like a 2, but only because of the creaminess level. All right, welcome to the cupcake section.
I'm Captain Cupcake.
We've got chocolate vegan cupcakes. We've got red velvet non-vegan cupcakes. And then we have like confetti birthday vegan cupcakes. So the red velvet was $6.99 and these were $7.99. But that actually $7.99 for all these cupcakes seems like a good deal. I have an issue. Look at my little fingers. This is a packaging issue. How the f am I supposed to get this out without getting either my fingers in the frosting or like, see, look, you know what I mean? Now I got messy fingers. What we need is bigger holes. Hey, Whole Foods, you gotta dilate those holes.
Dilate?
Or what, does your dilate like your vagina does? Honey, she's 10 centimeters dilated. So this is a chocolate cupcake with like vanilla frosting.
Don't take a full bite.
What? Don't tell me what I can't. I don't like that one bit. It tastes like leather shoe. Oh no. That tastes like leather shoe. And that's not a vegan issue because it's not a texture issue. It tastes like leather shoe. Specifically shoe, not leather belt. Daddy Dan, you gotta try that. Or is my mouth just broken? Do you get leather shoe? Leather wallet? Leather belt. All right. Next up, the vanilla vegan cupcake. Okay, that doesn't taste like leather, but I don't think it tastes like anything. It literally tastes like nothing. It tastes like vegetable oil. Here's the trick about vegan pastries. You can do vegan pastries really well. And in fact, I make a really good vegan vanilla cake, but the problem is most vegan cakes use a lot of oil because they can't use butter. Oil adds moistness. Butter adds flavor. They both add fat. The best cake recipes, I think, use a little bit of each. Butter for the flavorful fat and oil for the moist fat. Basically what I'm saying is there's so much oil that it's the prevailing flavor. So it's not even vanilla, it's like oil flavored. So I don't like that. All right, the red velvet. I am so sugar high, it's crazy. Wow, this is really red. It's like a raspberry red. Pineapple tea. Fun. Those are really good. Here's what I won't stand for. Oh, red velvet's just chocolate cake with a ton of red food dye. No, ma'am. The difference between red velvet, I use buttermilk in my recipe, but it is vinegar, so there's a little bit of acidity to a red velvet cupcake. And the big thing is that you like way reduce the chocolate. It's like it's not like a chocolate cake, but there is some cocoa powder in it. Strong red velvet flavor, a little bit of acidity to it. My only critique about this is because of the nature of these cupcakes, these are like pre-packaged, like they're not made in the bakery. I would say that they feel a little bit like shelf stable and like a little artificial in that way. But if these were made like fresh, I think these be a perfect 5 out of 5. Because they're not, I'll knock it down to like 4-1. I don't want to give it a 4. I think it's better than a 4. Next up, we have the boxed cake mixes from Whole Foods, both the Celebration Cake Kit, which comes with like a frosting packet and sprinkles inside as well, and the gluten-free classic yellow cake mix. So let's try both. I'll cut myself a little slice of each. Okay, I like that like the sprinkles in this are muted. It's kind of like elevated funfetti. This one is not as pretty, but I did my best, people. I followed the instructions. Oh, and just so it's known, this one comes with frosting, but for this, I use the Miss Jones like vanilla frosting mix, which you can get at Whole Foods. Okay, celebration cake first. Wow, I'm shocked that's box cake. Okay, honestly, major props. I will say, I think a lot of the heavy lifting that's being done on this is the frosting. And in order to make it, you have to like provide your own butter. I don't know if that's like, means that this is good or like butter's just good, you know, like fresh butter as opposed to like canned frosting. This is great. And for $7.99, you get the whole package here. You don't have to go buy other stuff except butter. Oh, and milk for the cake and eggs, obviously, but that's normal for a box. Okay, let's try the gluten-free cake. Now, I don't eat a lot of gluten-free like desserts in general, but I'm not against it. Cheers. There's no gluten in it, so it's gonna have a different like texture. These are better than some of the fresh baked cakes I had at Whole Foods earlier in the video. I am shocked. The only thing I don't like about the celebration cake is that it's a little dense. The texture is not quite as fluffy and light as I would want, but everything else is working. The gluten-free cake is really simple. I would want to pair it with something more flavorful, like a jam or a filling of some sort, but both are really good. And this one was $7.99, and that comes with everything. except you do have to buy butter. But still, and this was $3.99, which is like very good. Like that's almost like Betty Crocker these days. I don't think they're gonna break into the leaderboard, but I will give them honorable mentions and top scores in terms of like boxed cake. So I'm gonna give the Celebration Cake Kit a 4.2, and I will give the gluten-free classic yellow cake mix a 3.8. Good job. Next up, the Molten Chocolate Fudge Cake. This was dinner and a show. You pop it in the microwave for 40 seconds, you flip it upside down, a cascading like chocolate avalanche comes out on it. All right, let's eat. Ooh, bounce, chicka, wow, wow. Oh my God, that's so good. Oh my goodness, that is really good. Really, really strong chocolate cake. The sauce feels velvety and luxurious. It was $4.49. It's a single serving dessert, but like, okay, I'm gonna read the ingredients. Brown sugar, butter, water, unbleached wheat flour, eggs, cocoa powder, salt, baking soda. This is about as natural as you can get. And by natural, I use air quotes. What I mean is like very few ingredients doing the most. This is my new favorite. I am shocked. I'm gonna give this a 4.8. This cost a reasonable amount. It feels luxurious. It feels fancy. It feels like I'm at a fancy restaurant. This is made by the Sticky Toffee Pudding Company. They also do a sticky toffee pudding, which I also have here. I know that's not cake, but we should try it. Is the instructions the same? Because I wanna see what this tastes like. Okay, so this sticky toffee pudding, which by the way smells decadent, was also $4.49. The last time I had sticky toffee pudding was at my brother's wedding. He lives in Scotland, and it's a huge thing there. It's like everywhere. It was like at every restaurant we went to. I was like, why don't we have this at more places in America? It's so good. It's like a date, how do they describe it? Sticky toffee pudding, scrumptious sticky date cake with a buttery toffee sauce. I'm not a big date guy. Oh, it's so hot, but I can't wait because I want it. So if I have to burn my tongue off, that's just the price I have to pay. Get out of town. That's the best thing I've had today. I love a hot, moist, wet cake. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these little at the top. These are both 4.8s for sure. All right, so we're putting the Molten Chocolate Fudge Cake / the Sticky Toffee Pudding in first place. So in third place now, we have the Carrot Cake. Second place, we have the Tres Leches Cake, which by the way, both of those are available in full sizes if you wanna eat more of it. And then in first place, we have our new Molten Chocolate Fudge Cake and our Sticky Toffee Pudding, which is not cake, but we're gonna let them go up there. Next up, we have the Mango Yuzu Chantilly Cake. I'm excited about this cake because I think it's the most beautiful of the cakes today. I love the marbling. I love that bright orange color. It's one of those cakes that invites you in. Like the outside looks like how I want the inside to taste. Bright, decadent, colorful. Let's see if it does. Mango-y. They used to call me Johnny Mango in high school because my last name is Manganello. They also call me Johnny F***inello because my last name is Manganello and I was a All right, let's go for it. The inside is a little less interesting looking than the outside. I thought it would be maybe brighter or have some like curd dripping out of it or something, but it's okay. I'm not gonna judge a book by its cover. Okay, that's very much my Whoa. Tastes like fresh mango nectar. It's so moist, it's so rich and creamy and decadent. That chantilly cream, which is just a fancy way of saying like whipped cream. It is the perfect light, buoyant texture, and then the cake is moist. It tastes like I'm on an island. It's so good. The mango, the yuzu, everything is perfect. This is a perfect summer cake. I think this might be a perfect 5. The only thing that can make this better is if they had some sort of crunch inside. Candied fruit or just white chocolate pearls. Just a little, just to break up the texture even more. Bring this to like an outdoor dinner party. This would get a perfect 5 if it had some sort of crunch in it. So I'm just gonna knock it down a peg and give it a 4.9. Okay, so that means the Tres Leches is now in third place. The Molten Chocolate Cake is in second place. And we have a new first place winner. Not to pit two powerful ladies against each other, but we're doing a battle of the chocolate cakes. Now, I love chocolate cake. I loved it ever since I saw Matilda, and Bruce had to eat the whole chocolate cake. God, that was a dream. When I was a kid, I was like, that's the dream. I was like, God, I would love that job one day. And my mom's like, shut up, that's not a job. And I said, who's laughing now? Mama cakes. This one is the Black Forest chocolate cake. Wow, you got some cherry in there maybe? Ooh, yeah, okay, that looks good. And this is the chocolate eruption cake. Now, just judging off of visuals, I gotta say, I like this one more. It's got that ganache drip. It's got the rosettes on top, the chocolate pearls on top, but the inside doesn't look as interesting. This has cherries in it, this doesn't. You know what I'm saying? You get it, okay. Let's see. I'm so full, I could die. Like, I actually might die. Listen, that's good. That's a good cake. Black Forest cake, maybe just not my thing. Chocolate cherry, doesn't do it for me. But I could see, if I was a grandma, I think I'd love it. You know, grandmas love, don't they love chocolate cherries? I don't know, it feels grandma to me. All right, let's try the chocolate eruption cake. They're both really good chocolate cakes. Okay, here's my feeling. Neither one is wowing me. They're both really good, and if you're a chocoholic, either one would be great. What is in the chocolate eruption cake? Is there fudge? I think there's like a ganache or a fudge in this one that I like because it has a creaminess to it. The cherries in this are nice if I like cherries, but I'm not a big cherry guy. I don't know. I think they're both pretty average. But I had to pit two powerful women against each other, so I have to pick. I think I have a slight preference to the chocolate eruption cake. It's got a really soft chocolate icing and a nice ganache inside and a little bit of chocolate pearls on top for crunch. So texturally, this is more interesting. This has maybe a stronger, unique flavor because there's a cherry to it, but it's pretty light on cherry, so it's mostly just a chocolate cake. Both of these chocolate cakes were $30. So I will give the chocolate eruption cake a 3.5. I will give the Black Forest cake a solid 3. It's better than average. Okay, we've made it to the end. My doctor's probably gonna be so mad at me. I saved this one for last because, honey, she's famous on TikTok. She's a TikTok star. And no, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about her. This is the berry chantilly cake. People lose their minds over this. They say it's like the best cake at Whole Foods. To me, I'm a skeptic because I don't know why would this be the best?
Let's try the viral Whole Foods berry chantilly cake.
There has been so much controversy on the Whole Foods chantilly cake.
I've even seen people make like copycat recipes of this. Like that's how, it's so famous, people are copying it. We'll start with raspberry. Cheers. Okay, that's interesting. Tastes almondy, fruity, creamy. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like a bowl of berries and cream.
Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little out of love berries and cream. Easy peasy.
And fun fact, Cake Twink, that was his professor in college at NYU. This is good. It's really good. I think I'm a little bored. I think Whole Foods needs to learn about texture in their cake and how to play with some crunchiness. The flavor is really strong. It's simple. My feeling is it's a really good cake, but it is more a solid 4.4 than it is a 4.8. It doesn't break into the top 3. It came close, but you know what? We can't all be winners, okay? We can't all be successful actors who star in movies and TV shows. No, some of us have to go on YouTube and eat cake for 12-year-old girls. All right, so we did it. We ate all the Whole Foods cakes. I feel so sick to my stomach. I don't recommend the things I do for you people. Now you know what to buy. And speaking of knowing what to buy, let's take it over to the leaderboard. Let's take it over to Mo on the leaderboard. Mo, tell us what's going on.
Well, Johnny, here we are at the leaderboard. We had a great day of eating. In third place, we have the tres leches cake, or as you may know it, the cake that made me my pants. In second place, we have the molten chocolate fudge cake. And in first place, drum roll please, we have the mango yuzu cake. Woohoo!
We got 2 honorable mentions for both of their cake mixes, but particularly the celebration cake mix. This is really good. If you want to make a cake for a friend, I would recommend this. If you want to go give your friend a cake, I would recommend this. There's something in the how dare you area, but I forget what it was. Oh, how could I forget? The nutritious cakes. Sorry, and sorry if this is like a family-owned company. Oh, it might be. See you next time. Let me know in the comments what I should try next. I had a lot of sugar and I'm gonna dance around. Ba-dum, boom.